Welcome to Nightlife 24/7.
Are you ready to talk about sex?
No, let's talk about relationships.
Or is it time to talk about dating, taboos?
It's on your mind.
So let's talk about it
On Nightlife 24/7.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nightlife 24/7. I'm your boy, Mac. And guess what? I have my friend back, the one that you guys have shown so much love to. And I say that honestly from the bottom of my heart because every time I seem to have him on the show and I post the show, his shows are getting some of the largest hits there are when it comes to talking about BDSM. And that's my man, Mr. Sir Licks.
Hello.
Well, you know what, Slicks, today we're gonna change it up a little bit. I know everybody wants to hear a little bit more about BDSM, and I promise you as my listeners, I'm gonna get him back on here again, and we're gonna talk about BDSM. Maybe the next time when we come through, he'll talk to you more about BDSM training, the instruction booklets that you need to go through, how to go about finding that dominant, that top, or figuring out if you're a bottom or not. We'll talk a little bit more about that the next time. But today, I have him on here because we're going to finish out the show that we started with Nebula, and she was talking about gangbanging. Now, as y'all remember, I said there are different facilitators here in Atlanta that can make those things happen. This is one of those gentlemen that I met many years ago. And if you are a single woman or a couple, this is the man you need to speak to. Am I correct or not?
You're correct. Just
now,
as a bona fide is BDSM.
So he let you know right here, he ain't playing games. He putting it down. He gonna make sure that you get squared away and satisfied. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you come at him and tell him you want him to do this, you better be certified and bona fide too. Because don't waste his time. Because he going to pull together some guys for you or females and make it happen. So don't be wasting his time.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you this. Sir Licks.
All right.
How did you get into facilitating this for single women or couples? I mean, do you remember the very first one you ever put together?
I do. The first one I put together was in 1998.
Wow.
Right. And what really got me into putting together gangbangs, this is going to be an interesting story.
Oh, please go right ahead.
Because because it came about because of the black community swinging.
Okay.
Which may be a different topic another day. So every time I went to parties, you see single black men standing around.
Right, which is true.
And they pay about $60 to get into these house parties. But most of the black women there are either bisexual, so they are there to come and fuck other women. And then the black couples are looking for other couples to swap with or single female. So these brothers are just standing.
Yep, you ain't never lied.
So, but I always went with women. So I wasn't the problem. I always went with women, sharing women. So from there, I stood back and said, you know what? How can I take care of brothers?
Got you.
That was how I came about set of gangbangs.
Wow.
Right. So I now started my own Yahoo groups.
Okay.
Zebra Yahoo groups.
Got you.
So when I started my own Yahoo group, I now realized that it's a different world of its own.
Oh, yeah.
That a lot of white women love black men. I was like, really? So the first gangbang was female and said, I want a gangbang. I want all black men. Then I put it right there. Everybody shows up. And this woman had no hang-ups, nothing. She was just like, I just want to have fun. She wanted to do facial. She wanted to do comb on her body, comb everywhere. Man,
Wow.
that was the very first one. It was like 5 or 6 guys, and she was the trooper for about 2.5 hours.
So was she single or married?
She was married.
Did her husband come?
Her husband was there. Her husband did not participate.
Wow.
Her husband told me, take care of everything. The only thing we did from that first one was I have to send her the pictures of the guys so she can see them. She said, okay, do I like this? I don't like that.
Right.
Whatever. But almost about 80% of them, she was fine with them. But the husband was just like there. Just stood there and watched. As soon as they walked in, they came about an hour before it started. We just hung out, just relaxed.
Right.
And then I told her, I said, listen, when I set up gangbang, because even then, that was my first game. I said, listen, I'm not going to fuck you.
Gotcha.
I said, but I just want to make sure you're here. Did you shave? Did you do whatever? She's like, okay. I said, I'll fuck you another time. I said, this time is for my boys and you. And that was it.
Wow. Now, after you did that first one,
Right.
how long before you did another one? I mean, and was it because it was something you say, damn, this went well, or did they refer somebody
Yeah,
else?
exactly. Because after that, they went to the groups and saying that they came to my gangbang. I did a gangbang for them. How responsible the guys were. Since then, I've organized over 450 gangbangs.
God damn.
Over 450 gangbangs organized, man. So they were like, man, if we went to Salt Lakes, he went there and he was like, it was good, and everything he said was going to happen happened.
I noticed that you don't only just do gangbangs here in Atlanta.
Nope.
You do them. I've known you to be doing them all over the place,
all over the place, all over the country, all over the country. I have set up a gangbang for a woman in Nashville. In 2001, I set up a gangbang for a female in Nashville.
Right.
Right? And she wanted all white males. Right?
So how'd you make that happen?
Exactly. I said from here, I didn't even show up.
Okay, let me get this straight.
That's right.
You put the party together.
Yeah.
You put the date, the event.
Everything.
You had the woman.
Yeah.
You got the men.
I got him in.
And you were never there.
I was not even there in Nashville. I didn't even go to Nashville. And when she showed up, the guy showed up. The guys didn't even know her number, but they showed up. About 8 or 10 of them fucked her. That was it. They didn't even see her. They didn't even know nothing.
Wow.
I had that kind of network.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy as fuck.
That's right.
That's crazy as fuck.
That's right.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been to a couple of your gangbangs. I can't lie to you. I have. I remember one maybe 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Single white female. She came there with her boyfriend, I assume. She was a submissive, basically, to him.
That's right.
Beautiful young lady, had a banging little body on her.
From Ohio.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's from
dark
Ohio.
skin hair.
Yep, from Ohio.
I remember you sending me 2 or 3 pictures to
That's
check
right.
her out. And she had the little collar on when
That's
you sent
right.
the picture. Oh my God, girlfriend she could take dick.
She could take dick.
She could take dick.
In the ass, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I remember her
Yeah.
well. I was just impressed because she was taking it like it was. But you know what the thing I remember? Her boyfriend did participate.
Yep, that's right.
I remember that he did. And I remember going to another one that you had.
And that gangbang, I didn't even mention it to you, but that came until about 3 days before the gangbang.
Really?
You remember? I didn't even tell you about the gangbang until about 3 days. It took me 4 days to set up that gangbang from someone that was coming from Ohio. 4 days. I didn't even mention it to you until about 3 days.
Wow.
And we have
Wow.
14 guys.
Because I remember the white couple that came
Right.
and they were taking pictures. There was a white guy and a blonde-headed female in jeans, and she was talking about playing.
Yep.
I don't know if they ever did, but she was saying not tonight.
Yeah,
But she
exactly.
normally played.
Yeah, the photographer people. Right.
Yeah, I
Yep.
remember that well. I also remember when I went to the very first one of yours, and it was a black female, and I believe she was single. I can't remember her name right now, but I can remember her face so well. Nice size, medium size, shoulder length hair. Man, she was a trooper too.
That's right. That's the rule. You can't attend my gangbangs and not have an open mind.
Well, I agree with you on that.
You have to have that. You have to have that. Yeah. I mean, even when I introduced Nebula to the Atlanta community, swinging and gangbang. When I introduced her, she was on your show last. Nebula, she was on your show last. What I would do is when I take her to the show, so even if it was a swingers party, but I made it a gangbang.
I've seen you do that because you have a room set off to the side.
Exactly, for her. Then I used to take her to Club Venus. When I used to take her to Club...
Never been there. Wanted to go, but I never went.
Yeah, when I used to take her to Club Venus, we would go to Club Venus, and then I would do some scene with her, BDSM scene with her. Then I'll tell her that if she's a good girl from the BDSM scene, I would reward her with some dicks. That's what I used to do. So, so I, she, do everything. She's a good girl. Put her in the room, and that's it. Just line all the guys up. That's it. That's right.
Okay. I grew up and got the wrong damn job. That's all I'm saying. I grew up and got the wrong damn job. I should have been a middleman, a facilitator, or something. Yeah, cause damn, I'm just like y'all balling like a mug up here in damn Georgia. Okay. And the funny thing is, I can honestly say this. I've been to your parties, gangbangs.
Yeah.
I've been to Atlanta Nights, gangbangs. I've been to light-skinned dude with the ponytail. I can't remember his name right now. Tony.
Yeah.
I went to his different gangbangs. I mean, I've been to a couple of different ones. And if I had to rank them, yours was number one. And the reason I say that is there was no pressure. They were always organized. You knew what was up before you got there.
Nobody gets charged.
Right. Nobody was getting charged any money.
That's right.
And then you didn't have to, how can I put it for lack of a better word? There was no back and forth playing games with the woman to make sure she was okay with it.
Right.
She knew what she was coming to do from the get-go. I mean, some of the other parties, she had to go out and smoke, or she have to go do this. She's not ready yet. This and that. Or if it was little young girls over at Tony's party, this little dude with the ponytail. He had one or two girls, but you can't dick them down too much and this and that. And I'm just like, okay, it was just too much. It was just frustrating as hell.
That's right.
And so I really always liked that about your stuff, because the other thing I loved about your parties too was it never seemed crowded. Right. It never was overcrowded, even though there was one female, sometimes two. And I've been to where you had anywhere from one female to three females. Yep. I've been there. But it was never crowded.
There's a reason for that. The reason it's never crowded is I deliberately set up that guys come at different times.
That was the other thing I was going to hit at. Because you had a bunch of us show up at like 7 or 8. Then the next group would come in right around 9:30, 10.
That's right.
Yeah, and they would come in groups of 3 to 4.
People are leaving. Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Because eventually about 2 or 3 going to be rolling out about 10:30, 11.
That's right. That's right.
So, deliberate. I mean, I always enjoy that about you. Now, I got a question for you.
Okay.
You've been doing this from 98 till now.
Right.
You've done over 450 gangbangs. Have you done more gangbangs for
Caucasians,
white couples versus black couples?
Yes. Yeah, I would say it's about 70 to 30.
Okay.
70% white couples and 30% black couples.
Okay. Now I'm going to hit you with another one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done more gangbangs for single white women versus single black women?
I would say that's about 85% to 15%.
So 85% more single white women.
Mm-hmm. There's a reason for that.
Okay.
The reason is a lot of black women, even if they swing, right, they always tell you, I don't want nobody beating up my pussy.
Right.
I don't want nobody beating up on my pussy. I'm like, they're not beating up on your pussy. It's not different from some dude, single guy, just banging your pussy.
Right.
No. I don't want this pussy right here. but they're freaks.
Right.
You see, and I'm like, what's the problem? So not too many women are like Nibbler, that like, oh man, I gotta take it.
Right.
So a lot of women, black women, even if they are freaks, are scared of gangbangs.
You know, it's funny you say that because when I was on the show with Nebula and I was talking to her, I said, I just met a female 2 weeks ago. And we were sitting and just talking about sex after she realized I did this kind of show. And you know what her fantasy was? To have 3 to 5 guys fuck her. But she afraid to do it. But that's her fantasy.
Right.
She
that's
wants to do it.
That's it, yeah.
She said, I want to. I'm just scared.
Exactly. But if I was a white woman, this scared part of it wouldn't even come up. If she wants to do it, she wants to do it. She doesn't get scared not to do it. You see, that is where the problem is. It's like,
I personally think a lot of the fear comes from cultural bias.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
Right, and that's why I think a lot of the fear comes from.
Thing.
Because now I'm a hoe, I'm a freak, I'm a whatever.
Right.
White women don't give a damn.
Exactly.
They just don't, because I've noticed swinging is more prevalent with whites than it is with black. And the swing parties, and we're going to discuss that on another show. A white swing party is totally different from a black swing party.
That's why we're going to go back. We're going to talk about that later at another show.
Yeah.
Which goes back to why I started my interracial groups.
Okay.
Right. Because in my Yahoo groups, right, you will find is about 98%, right, of 4 couples in my group is about 99% Caucasian couples.
Got you.
And 1% black couples.
You know, it's funny because I ain't going to sit up and lie to you. When I go to parties, I prefer they be mixed or white. Because, and I'm going to hate to say that, I'm going to say this about our folks. Yes, we got some beautiful black women. We got some fine-ass, freaky black women. But we will go to a party says 9 o'clock, start. 9 until. We will get to the party and won't do a damn thing, just sit around and talk.
About 2 o'clock in the morning.
2, 3 o'clock in the morning where everybody's starting to
They'll
roll.
be dancing.
Right.
At that time, the white people already came, fuck, and left.
Oh, yeah. The party said start at 9. By 12, 1 o'clock, everybody rolling the fuck out because they was like, hey, we ain't trying to make friends. We came to fuck. We got kids. We got to get home.
They don't even know your number. They don't know your name.
Fuck my wife and let's roll off now.
Right.
And, but that's a whole different mentality, and you're right. So I want to ask you this. I guess the best way I can say this is, how do you know or run up on couples who don't know a thing about you and it's like, hey, my wife has had this fantasy, I want to make it happen? I mean, is that...
Yes.
I mean,
that's what that is. It's usually, it still has to do with networking.
Okay.
Number one. Then number 2 is some of them just find you on a Kick group or somewhere.
Right.
Or they can find you on FetLife or something.
Oh, right. The famous FetLife.
FetLife is there.
The famous FetLife.
And then in the past, you used to see where you post something on Craigslist and a couple hit you up. That's gone now. But no.
Yeah, I can't believe my famous Craigslist is gone.
It's gone. Yeah, Craigslist.
Well, don't get us wrong, folks. Craigslist is still there.
It's
just
still
that
there.
section.
It's the personals.
Yeah, the personals is gone.
So, but the thing is that even sometimes when they hit you up, right? When they hit you up, some of them hit you up without knowing much about you, right? But some of them just want to give you the benefit of the doubt to say, okay, whatever, But a lot of them, I tell them, I can give you references. Wow. I tell them, I can give you references. I don't even have to go too far. I tell them, you can go to Google and type in Sir Licks of Atlanta.
Right.
If you type in Sir Licks of Atlanta, you'll find out about me. That is me. So much that my phone number is even there. So I must be doing something good if you could Google me, like in the swinging. I said I have nothing to prove.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey guys, if you're just tuning in, this is Nightlife 24/7. I'm your boy Mac, and today I am talking with my long time friend Sir Licks of Atlanta, and we are continuing our conversation on gangbanging. As you remember in the first session that we spoke with Miss Nebula, and she explained how she moved here from Boston, and she did put together her very first own gangbang by herself, and then she ended up meeting Mr. Sir Licks, and from there they used to hang out, and he would take her to different parties and put together gangbangs for her. So I felt it was only prudent that I bring Mr. Sir Licks himself on the show and let him tell you how it is for either a couple or a single woman for these type of events. Now, guys, I know you're probably sitting there thinking like, damn, I need to get his information because I want him to be calling me. I want to be on his Rolodex. Listen, guys, that's all fine and well and dandy, but I'm going to be honest with you. He got to know me before I got invited.
That's right.
You know, he saw how I was at parties. He knew other people who knew me, and he checked me out before he invited me. So don't think just because someone says there's a gangbang, you coming. Because if they don't know you, they don't know how you're going to act, how you're going to react. Yeah, you might not going to be showing up. Because I've went to parties, and guys, y'all think y'all can perform in any situation.
They're not.
That's not true. I've seen brothers get there. Chick is a straight up damn model.
Yep.
Straight model.
Dick then can't even get hard.
They can't even get their dick hard because other guys are in the room.
And other guys are in the room.
Yeah. You know, and I've seen that a couple times at your party.
Yeah, that's right.
She's sitting there sucking his dick for 30, 40 minutes trying to get him hard.
No, nothing.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
but again, it's part of gangbang. You see, the point is, now that we're talking about gangbang, the rule of thumb when you're organizing the gangbang is, first of all, if the woman says, I always ask the woman, how many guys do you think you can handle? Right? It depends on who she is. If it's someone like Nibbler, I was here last time, I don't even ask her.
Right.
She just shows up, and because she can fuck 30 guys all night and knock all of them out. You know,
we talked about that.
You see when we went to parties, man. She just knocks them out. And
I told her that when we spoke on the show. I said, you be in there knocking the motherfuckers out like they're in the boxing ring.
She just like hot enough and butter, like, and and then she be talking smack at them too. Is that all you got?
Yes.
And then she just knocking them out. Yeah, parties doesn't matter.
You know who else was like that? And I think you put together one of her parties from Tennessee, if I remember correctly. No, I don't think she was from Tennessee, but I remember she had a gangbang in Tennessee, and then she came here. Chrissy. White female had the spade tattooed on her ass. Queen of Spades, black spade.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's like that too.
Oh my God, can take dick all night long.
All night, man. They just
night
like that.
long.
So,
but she likes for you to be aggressive with her.
You see, so but the thing is, when you think you might need 10 guys, let's just say 5 guys.
Right.
If you think you might need 5 guys, right? You make sure that even on the day of the gangbang, that you still have about 9 guys RSVP'd.
Gotcha.
Or 10.
Just in case someone can't show up, car problems, or they can't perform.
Different things. So a lot of times when women start telling me that, wow, no, I no 5 guys, too much. I always tell them that let's assume 5 guys actually show up.
Okay.
Right? Maybe 3 of them are going to be the ones to perform constantly.
Gotcha.
The other ones, one of them may fuck you, come, and they're done. Yeah. The other one, you suck their dick, they come, they're done for the next hour and a half before they can get hard again. Only about 3 of them they can be active. But the stats will say 5 guys.
No, I got it.
The stats say 5 guys, but there's only 3 guys that actually fucked you because number one is you actually sucked the guy's dick. He came. The one fucked you for like 3 minutes. He came. That's right. I said, so we always say, okay, if you want 5 guys, let's take it to 10. 10? I can't take. I said, I got this. I've been doing this. And then it's fist of him. It's like, okay, is that a 10 guys show up or 4 show up?
No, I know I'm not disagreeing with you, cause
that's right.
I mean, that's just the odds. Because, like I said, hey, something happened, can't come, car broke down, okay, or I'm just not feeling good today.
Or my woman says that she don't want me to get out. I was about to leave. She was like, "Where you going?" So there's nothing I can do. So I have to just stay in, and I'll catch you around next time.
Yeah,
but then the whole 10 will show up. So you have to be mentally ready for that. But I still know that there's no way when the 10 show up that all of the 10 will perform at the same high level. It will never happen. Because men have off days.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just like women, we have off days. And you know, I'm not putting anybody's business out there. I'm gonna let you know when he leaves from here, he's going to a gangbang. He's put together a gangbang for a single black female.
That's right.
We will not say her name.
Right.
She's a real nice looking woman. She's thick. I saw the picture. Got a beautiful little shaved pussy on her. Oh my God! He even said, "Mac, you coming through?"
I know exactly.
I would love to,
but I'm sick.
I'm
I'm
just
not
a little
feeling
under the
well.
weather. I'm a little under the weather.
Yep. And
So-
what is funny is that I set up this gangbang today.
Oh, this ain't been one you put together for 2 or 3 days.
No, today.
You just put together
When I
today.
sent you that message, that was it. And I sent you one. I sent Mike one. I sent a couple of other guys one, and that's it. Today.
Oh, damn.
That's it. It wasn't even 3 days. No man, just today. Yes. And then what's even funny with this particular one, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't even know there's going to be a gangbang. So I'm
She
going
just think it's gonna be some fucking. That's
with
it.
me.
Gotcha.
So when I go to her house, right, I make sure everything is fine. Then I told her, I said, listen, I'll be at your house at 8 o'clock. She said, okay, because I want to be sure that I always have one rule. Before I start sending guys the address,
Right.
I want to be there. I want to make sure she's either at my house, I'm there, she's out there
Right.
physically there.
No, cool.
Right.
Why the hell you gonna go to a restaurant? They got it's closed.
Exactly, because she's going to another party,
Right.
regular party.
Right.
So when she gets there, and then that's when I'm going to tell her, I want to do a gangbang for you today. And because she's submissive, so she's going to say, yes, sir. That's it.
Well,
You know?
damn.
Yeah. And then I'm going to,
Man.
and then the rule is that she's not going to see any of the guys that's going to fuck her. She won't see them because she's going to be blindfolded.
Oh yeah, her sensory deprivation is gonna be off the chart. Her damn sensory deprivation gonna be off the
She's going
freaking
to
chart.
be blindfolded the whole time. She will not see who fucked her.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. There are certain favorites that you put together gangbangs for.
Right.
And I just want to check in and see, have you spoke with them in a while, or are they still in it, or have things changed? Chrissy, right off the bat.
Yes, I haven't heard from her now for a long time. Some of them fall out of it. They probably get into a relationship. They haven't.
But if I remember correctly, she was married.
Yep, she was married. Yep.
Her husband knew about it,
Yep.
and she was traveling around.
She was running around. She was actually we used to call people like that web mistress. She used to travel around trying to do some videos and all that stuff back then too. But yeah, she used to fuck.
You know what? I'm have to see if I can get in contact with her again, because I would love to have her on my show.
Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get in contact. I cannot remember. She was an Asian female out of Nashville.
And she was not. It's in
She was
Dalton.
gorgeous.
In Dalton.
Yes, and she could. She was a nurse or something.
Yeah, skinny nurse. That's
Oh my God.
That's right. That's
Yes,
right.
you
That's
still
right.
keep in
Yep,
contact with them?
I haven't talked to her for a while now. Yes, I keep in contact. I think she has. I think she has divorced now.
Oh, she's not married anymore?
Yeah, I think she's. Yeah, I've not talked to her for a while now. The Asian girl. Yeah.
Oh my
in
God.
In Dalton.
Yes. You guys, just so you know, and I'm gonna put this out there, there is a hidden gem out there that y'all need to know about, and I'm gonna put that out there. Dalton, Georgia.
Yep.
Dalton, Georgia
Is like-
doing some fucking.
Yep, they do.
I'm letting you know. I used to help and be a co-owner of a swingers bed and breakfast there,
Yep, that's right.
and the women there love to fuck.
That's
So
right.
their husbands will have no problem.
Yeah.
There was a time when it was me and 4 women by ourselves, and their husband just sitting there watching me fuck all their women.
That's right.
Dalton is a hidden sexual treasure chest. If you're thinking about moving anywhere, take your ass to Dalton. 'Cause the great thing about Dalton is it's right on the edge of
It's not far from Nashville.
Bill. That's right, and you're still in Georgia.
Yep.
So
Yep.
so I'm
not far
just
from
putting it out there.
Chattanooga. It's
Yeah.
not far from Chattanooga. Yep.
I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna tell you somebody else. I think one time, I don't know if it was you or Bill, and I always just say his first name. I just call him
Bill.
BB. But there was another female that I think y'all did a gangbang for one time, and I'm still friends with her to the day, and I think she is such a fantastic woman, Terry.
Terry, yes, man.
Oh my God, and she is built like a sister.
Yep, that's right.
That white woman is built
yes,
solid
she has
with
built-
ass
yeah,
like
nice
a
body,
sister.
yeah.
Oh my God, that woman! Oh damn, just take me back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now. I was reminiscing there for a minute, folks.
You see, but the thing is, just as we do this kind of parties in 2002, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you remember, those used to have this couple called Jim and Kathy.
Yes.
Right. So Jim and Kathy, and I think they've stepped back a little bit now.
I used to love getting with that white woman,
Yeah,
Caddy.
it's like every month.
Ooh, Lord.
Gangbang. Every month gangbang. Right. Every month it's a monthly gangbang.
I would let her. When I would come to the party, she would just start smiling because she knew when we got together. When I finished with Kathy, she would be like, "I'm done."
Yeah.
She would be like, "I'm done for the night."
She's
Ooh,
something else,
that girl could. Ooh, yes,
Jimmy
Lord.
Kathy, yeah.
I was like, "Girl, everybody else go and have your fun."
Yeah. In 2002, Kathy had a girlfriend in Florida, right? That was also just as much of a slut as she is. And then they challenged me to how many guys can you have at our gangbang?
Seriously,
Right. So, and I said, I can have about 100 guys. No, you can't. I said, yes, I can. So I had a gangbang at Embassy Suite at the Cumberland Mall.
Damn.
Right. We had double room, 100 guys. They were fucking just 2 women. They fucked all of them. Kathy.
Wow.
Jimmy Kathy. Yeah, man.
Wow.
100 men.
I haven't seen or spoke to them.
No, they don't live in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean,
they
years.
They moved out
I
of
mean, it's
Atlanta.
been years.
I know. Yeah.
They were just, but you know what? I have to be honest with you though. They were just cool ass people. They were just nice. You could sit and talk with them and socialize. I mean, yeah, it was about fucking, but they were still down to earth people.
That's right.
And I enjoyed that about them. I truly, truly did enjoy that about them. Oh man, there was another white female, young female. Oh, can't remember her name. Cannot remember her name. Deb.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Deb?
Yep.
Yeah, you put
Deb,
together a couple of gangbangs
For
and
Deb,
that girl.
yeah.
She was real slim and petite,
Yeah.
but she could take dick all night long
yeah.
and loved anal.
Slim Deb, right.
Yes, real slim
Yeah,
Deb.
that's
She's
right.
wearing them little high heel boots.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're
man.
still in the game, though. They're still in the game.
They still in the game?
Yeah, quietly, but some of these have stepped back a little bit because if you look at it now, some of these women are now in their 50s.
Right.
You see, before you know it,
just like some of us. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You see, they're in their 50s now, so it's like they've slowed down a little bit.
Wow, man. Wow. You know, it's funny until I had this topic come up and we're not talking about it. I didn't even remember a lot of these people until we started speaking. And I was just like, wow.
They just keep coming up.
Yeah, it just keeps coming up.
But the whole thing is more likely. See, that's another thing too. You are more likely to find older black men that are open to their women having gangbangs than you would with younger black men with their women having gangbangs.
Oh, I believe you.
But when it
Because
comes
they're
to
so territorial.
But when it comes to Caucasians, right?
Mm-hmm.
Age has no barrier. It could be a young white guy with a young white female, or an older white guy with an older white female. They do not care. If they want to share, they just share. It's all about the woman.
Yeah.
So that's one thing too, because most black men, it's a, first of all,
We're selfish.
most black men that are swingers, right? Most black men that are swingers, and they meet women that are swingers, black men that are swingers.
Uh-huh.
Most of them are looking for black women that are bisexual.
Right.
So when they look for black women that are bisexual, so they're not putting into their heads that we are only going to swing with other
Other
women.
other women or
Sometimes they
another
don't want to
couple.
swing with other couples.
Yeah, some of them don't.
Right. So, but whites don't do that. The whites are about is you as a woman. What do you want to do? You want more men? You want multiple men? It's whatever she wants. So, because of it, it opens them up. Besides the fact of I don't want nobody beating up my pussy. So, the white women are more open to that. The young men, the young whites, they don't care.
Wow. Wow. You're hearing it here first, folks. You're hearing it here first. I don't know what to say. I know that sex is evolving, and I know that sex is becoming more open with the younger age. And it is. More women are out there sexually. They're, cool with who they're with. They have no problem expressing that. I know young black men, you're still in the closet a little bit. And I use that term loosely for the simple fact that it's okay for you to fuck 2 or 3 other females, but your woman better not fuck only you. Or if you are fucking someone else, it can only be another woman. So you're kind of being selfish. She's like, you want your cake and you want to eat it too, but she can't do nothing but you. Guys, open your mind up. Satisfy your woman, and I promise you, you'll get satisfied in more ways than one. Because she'll start bringing home other females for you to have. Then the other thing I'm trying to get you to open up your mind to, if you are willing to share your woman, think about how many other people are willing to share theirs. Now you got a group of couples, and you could do your thing. All right? Now, as a woman, whether you're in a couple or a single woman, you need to remember a couple things that Nebula put out there. First, know your limit. Know
That's
yourself, okay? Number 2, if you're a single woman and you don't have someone facilitating this for you, okay, make sure you have at least 2 or 3 guys there that you are really close with that got your back in case something jumps off. All right? Even Sir Lick sitting here shaking his head.
That's right.
You're right. You got to make sure that's right off the bat. Now, if you're a couple, yeah, you got your husband there and you got your facilitator there, and he's probably going to have 1 or 2 guys there that he knows really well to make sure everything is cool. Number 3, and Nebula was real straight up about this. It's about you. It's about your satisfaction. Sir Lix has made that very clear. It's about you. It's about getting you off. You get to set the rules and the terms of what you're willing to accept and not willing to accept. Right?
That's right.
The women that I've been involved with in this type of event that I went to him, they let you know right up front, hey, I'll suck you. You can come all over my face, or don't come inside me, or I only want guys who are clean and show me your test results, and we fucking bareback.
That's right.
You get to set the rules. It's your party. It's for you. That's doing right. You.
You are the center of attention.
Right.
You are the center of attention.
And you need to make sure you understand that. You need to understand that. I think it's a very eye-opening experience for women. I think and feel that for men who go to this, you might want to consider letting your woman enjoy a little fun too. Every now and then. I'm not saying every month, every week. Hell, maybe once or twice a year, you put together something for her, and you use my boy here, Sir Lix, and let him facilitate it for you. It's going to be nice. It's going to be well put together. It's going to be organized. What do you got to lose? You get to let your woman let loose once or twice a year, like you just letting somebody out the house and letting them run a fool.
That's right.
Okay?
That's what you need
now,
to do.
we down to about the last 5 minutes of the show. So what I'm going to do, as I always do, I'm going to let Sir Lix talk to you couples and you single women who are considering this, and he's going to explain to you some things you might want to follow through on before you contact him. And after he gives you this bit of advice, if he wants to, he's going to give you his contact information so you can get in touch with him so he can make this happen for you if you want it to happen. So go right ahead, Sir Lix.
All right, I'm going to address single women and couples. It's easy for single women. If you are a couple, you have to be comfortable with yourselves, with that relationship, before you can go into a gangbang. Because because the thing is, before you go into a gangbang, you're already swinging. So in another topic we address swinging, but gangbang is a different ball game. When
right.
when you sit there, and the woman is getting fucked by different men, different times, different body style, different dicks, different movement. A lot of times, it may take eye contact between you and your woman to let her know that you appreciate her. You see, just eye contact. When she looks at you, she wants to feel that vibe from you. That you see, because swapping partners and being the gangbang is a different story. Because when the woman is getting gangbang, she wants to feel that after the gangbang, that you still appreciate her, that you still want her. Because you may look at her like, wow, all those men were just fucking you like that. What, so she want to look at you to feel that, yeah, you still care about her. So not until your relationship has gotten to a certain point will you do that. Because I remember I met a girl, this was many years ago, this is like 2007, and she was in Columbus, and we started dating, and then I started introducing her to the lifestyle, and she was just like straight shooter. She was like senior manager of a company, whatever. And then, but it got to a point where I introduced her into swinging. But before I did that, right, I had to make sure the relationship had gotten to a certain point. So that when I did it, she knew that I care about her so much that I want to share her with some other people. Because I remember, right, I would send her, she would go to LaGrange in a hotel. Then I would call Luther. You know our boy Luther?
Yeah.
So, hey, Luther, man, go meet this girl. Luther would drive to LaGrange. Luther doesn't even talk to her on the phone. She just wait. Luther meets her. They meet in the hotel. Luther will fuck her, and then she go back to Columbus. Luther comes here. But I'm still going to see her 2 days later when she comes to Atlanta. But the point is they have to get to that point. I used to send her to guys' houses in Columbus. She shows up in Columbus, fucks them, go home.
Wow.
But the relationship have to get to that point.
Understood.
So it's important for couples. And then for single women, the thing about single women having a gangbang is that when a single woman has a gangbang, she needs to know that there's the guy right there that after the gangbang would hold her, calm her down for her own sanity. So it's good to know that.
Okay. Hey guys, you've gotten some great advice from here, and give them your contact information real quick.
Yeah, if you guys need to hit me up, you can hit me up via email. Soul Lakes of Atlanta. That's Atlanta, spell it all out. SIX as in extra. OFATLANTA @live.com. Or you can hit me up on Kick, LEINAD
All right, guys, you got that information there. All right, don't forget now, we're going to have him back on the show again. And I know you guys love listening to him because every time I put this show out there with him on it, y'all just blow it up, our numbers up, and I appreciate that. Remember, as I always say, guys, be safe, have fun, and be smart, okay? Now, you guys, pretty soon, I'll keep promising you this, but it's going to happen. We're going to start having live shows, and we're going to start videoing the shows and putting them out there. We're going to start traveling soon, so we're going to be in D.C., Miami, places like that, and you're going to get to see the nightlife. Remember, guys, I always tell you, we're put on this earth to help others. And if you can't help someone, please, please, please don't go out of your way to harm them. Look forward to seeing you soon, and y'all can check us out when I start putting up those videos while we're traveling so you can see how it is in other countries and other cities. We're out. Talk to you later. We at Nightlife 24/7 appreciate you, our listener, who has an open mind and heart and are able to listen, learn, and discuss those issues that affect you and your partner. By discussing these issues, we hope to keep the lines of communication open to help inform you, our listener, and our community. It's on your mind, so let's talk about it on Nightlife 24/7.